Hello friends, Zevalar here, and welcome back to the Warframe playground. Now, when I release this video, the day I'm going to be releasing this video, it might raise a couple alarm bells. You might be thinking, oh, it's April 1st, it's probably gonna be a joke, but this is no joke, okay? I gotta tell ya, this is no joke. I've heard rumors. I've heard rumors, baseless accusations about certain weapons being bad, certain weapons being, useless, trash, whatever you want to call them. And I am here to officially debunk those concerns and prove them false. Okay? So, today, for the Warframe showcase, I have for you guys the Stug. Okay? Firing a sticky, toxic, explosive compound, the Stug gel gun offers multiple ejection modes, delivering maximum damage in all situations. And if we look here, as you can see on the stats here, this thing does a lot of damage. We should be expecting complete greatness out of this thing. And when we look at the build, I just want to show you guys the true majesty of the Stug. I haven't put on any mods, because we don't need mods where we're headed. Alright? I'm going to put it quite simply, the Stug, it's gonna slap. Alright? Watch. It's actually going to completely slap the shit out of something. So let's get started. We're gonna take it into a couple of places just so I can show you guys just how stupidly strong this gun is. Alright, why I haven't put any mods on it at all. Now, you gotta understand, this gun is like an unsung legend in the history of Warframe. As you can see here, we're dealing insane damage. You see this? 4 damage? Bro! This is revolutionary! Hell, man. I don't know who's calling this gun bad. Like, how is 4 damage bad at all? I mean, you can see here, I mean, it's kind of hard to see stuff, but we're still doing great. You see those 259s? Yeah, that's from the Stug. I guarantee it. Alright? Like, we're clearly having no issues fighting this guy. Hell, we won. We took him down. Clearly this is a really great weapon. Right? Like, seriously, I don't understand the problem that people have with the Stug, okay? You wanna know? I've heard this nonsense, all this random, stupid, all these people talking their crap about the Stug. But you can see here, this is conclusive evidence. It's gotta be one of the strongest weapons in the game. I'm not tripping out of here, am I? What the fuck? Why is this popping up here? What the fuck? Hey, get that out of here. What the hell? Alright. Back on track. Just to show you guys the true might of the Stug. because I'm not done glazing the shit out of this weapon. I'm bringing this thing into Steel Pass. Let's see how much damage it does. You know, you can see it's dealing what, 3 damage. You know, and I mean you can see. You know, Stug is so powerful that I've been disarmed, and I'm still using the Stug. You know, that thing I was swinging around just now, yeah, that was the Stug. I guarantee it. Look at this. You know, we're seeing like 3-1. How does anybody call this gun crap? I don't get it. I don't get it, dude. You know, as you can see, this thing has scored 0 kills. I see that as a good thing, you know. Today is a day of pacifism. Today, you know, why can't we just get along? Why can't we just get along in the game? Why do we gotta kill each other? When I can shoot snowballs at people, and... yeah. Oh, can you even call these snowballs? I have no idea. Anyway. Yeah, as you can see here, I'm clearly absolutely shredding the shit out of this mission. Like, I don't understand how people have a problem with this gun. You know what I mean? And you know, while we're here, I just want to tell you guys something. I have received leaked footage from the developers themselves about a Stug incarnon. Okay? The Stug is going to get an incarnon now. We just have to be patient. They know what it's gonna do. Here's what it's gonna do. Because, you know, the devs told me about this too. So here's what the Stug incarnon is gonna do. Yeah, it's probably gonna shoot like a giant ball, right? It's gonna be one charge, but it's gonna shoot like an enormous ball. You know, it's like, you know, it's gonna be a slow-moving ball that like periodically makes a beeping sound. And then when it hits something, it explodes. Okay? And that explosion will deal so much damage, you know, it would deal so much damage that enemies will be tasting their asses. Alright? It'll deal so much damage that enemies will be turned inside out. They will be... where their eyeballs are, that's gonna be where... What's something I can use? Yeah, that's gonna be where their toes are, okay? Their toes are gonna be inverted with their eyeballs. That's how strong this gun is. That's how strong the incarnon form will be. You know, and I gotta say, I really do appreciate the love that this gun gets. That this gun is getting, I should say. I mean, you can see, we're having no problem surviving. You know, we're having no problem dealing great damage to these enemies. But yeah, actually... okay, the enemies are actually... some of the enemies are actually missing repel. Okay, but real talk, you know, you can see... unfortunately, I don't have any so... I will also make the statement, unfortunately I do not have any evidence to prove the existence of the Stug incarnon. In fact, I believe Megan Everett, you know, leaked this information to me and told me you should probably keep this silent. But, you know, clearly based on the results of this gun, why would I say silent? Okay, maybe I shouldn't add that into the video, but you can clearly see we're having zero issues with the Stug. No. Oh shit, my bad. I could have totally avoided that, and yet I didn't. But yeah, we're having zero issues with the Stug. I guarantee you guys there will be a Stug incarnon in the future. I'm out of words. I don't know what else to say. So, I guess I'll cut off this video. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the research today. As you can see, it was very fruitful. We got 69 kills. That actually makes it even better. So, that said, I will see you guys around. And happy April Fool's Day. If you believed anything I said about the Stug just now, or whatever the devs told me, it was all fake. Happy April Fool's Day, dude.